Hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farm Expert 2017. Oh, it's one of those birds. I figured what the heck was sitting in the middle of my orchard. So, last time around we mowed down all the grass that was around. And these are the suitable little clumps here. What we're going to do today is scoop some of it up in our Friedel. Yeah, Friedel. Forager wagon. Or loading wagon, I'm sorry, loading wagon more properly. So, that's kind of the exercise. Farm Experts released a couple of patches since the last time we shed light on this particular project. Which is nice because, well, they were a patch or two short of a bug-free experience. And, okay. Now, is that down? I'm going to assume that's down. So we just need to turn it on. There we go. So a number of interesting fixes from... Ooh. Oops. Working on the handling a little bit again. They have apparently made it so that... Wow. Made it so the front hitch assemblies work properly. So hopefully that means we can actually attach a weight now to our Gardon tractor. This just isn't going to make that tight a turn. I think that'll be of help to us. Really hard to say if I'm actually picking anything up here. I don't really see the numbers going up. It seems to be stuck at 27%. Let's just make sure here that this is working. Oh yeah, okay. We're good. Oh, there we are. Now we're at 29%. Maybe I just missed the last bunch completely. So yeah, apparently the front hitches work. They have also apparently, although I read on the forum just before I logged in, right underneath where they listed everything they fixed, was someone saying that, well, in fact the orchard tractor now handles even worse and seems to have some real issues with the having the trailer on the back. So all around that's not terribly good news, but then again, you know, your mileage may vary. You may find the handling is much better. I haven't tried it yet. I've just jumped back in, and I've jumped back in with the idea of picking up some grass. Well, actually, hopefully all of it. I'm really quite glad, frankly, that the orchard saplings we've planted, as unrealistic as it may be, don't interfere at all with what we're doing. Nor do we end up destroying the poor things by doing what we're doing. But we'll have to see how that progresses in the future, of course, because it may just be that, you know, we're doing this at a small enough stage where it doesn't affect them, whereas it may very well, you know, 1 month from now, or growth cycle, or however they're doing it, might just mean you go thunk the first time you hit one, or snap it off at the pace. I don't know. You know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, as they say. Yeah, this has got just a wonderful planet-like turning radius. Let's grab this up, because we should be able to take this straight to the animal farm and do delicious things like feed our cows or whatever else is hanging around there. I think we've got a pretty good stock now, don't we? We did invest a little bit of the money back into those, so always good, always good. And we're still sitting on a pretty healthy little profit. All, of course, thanks to our amazing, horribly frustrating greenhouses. I think they got a little carried away with the amount of camera angles. I mean, yeah, 2 is... Whoa, that's a ditch in it. 2 is maybe a bit shy, and it's such a ditch. I am now... Am I stuck? Am I stuck? Are we doing it? Come on, baby. Ugh. Let's turn that off. Now can I get out? No way. And we're out. Alright. Let's turn her back on. That was a bit of nasty, hey? Entirely my fault, of course. Lord knows what I drove off of or into, but I'm not going to look that closely. So, there you go. I'm just going to keep sucking up grass here. Yep. We can go back and pick up the wee bitsies here and there in a little bit. But, man, there's some pretty nasty little ditch down there. I'm going to make my turns here a little shallower, I think. I'm going to roll my tractor over. Geez, I watched TBF do that the other day on Farm Sim 17. And, well, I guess essentially a bale trailer filled up with, I think it was pig feed. Yeah, it comes sailing around the corner and laid it right over on its side. You could see the trailer going, and then over it goes, and then, yep, just as you would expect, the tractor was soon to follow. He did manage a good recovery, though. The old hitch, unhitch, hitch, unhitch, hitch, unhitch trick does still work for those of you that are familiar with it. In other words, if you actually play this, well, not this game, of course, this is Farm Expert, but if you actually play Farm Sim, you are used to the hitch, unhitch game. For sure. Great way to get yourself unstuck. This, however, well, not quite the same sort of thing. I think the only way to get yourself truly unstuck is to either use my brute force method, which we've seen me do with combine harvesters and other, you know, cheap equipment that you don't mind slamming your tractor into as hard as you possibly can. Of course, it was the hired helper stuff there, whatever corporation or contractor we hired. So in the long run, that worked out. But, yeah, other than that, there's not really any way to get things unstuck in this game. I guess you can reset stuff. But how are we doing here? Ooh, we're actually going to get a pretty decent load of grass. A little bit more than I expected, let me tell you. A little bit more indeed. Wow. I didn't think we'd fill this trailer. I think it's just because it's all such dense little clumps and I'm used to, you know, this big long row. Kind of radical the way the speed works on this, though. It seems like to be struggling at one moment and then all of a sudden you're literally flying down the field. Oh well, that's okay. Oh, and if you're watching the video, because it is Friday, and therefore I do say the magic sentence that'll get you on our Farm Sim 17 server, that's actually in my Farm Sim 17 Friday video. I know, I upload more than one video a day sometimes, especially when for some weird reason, I don't know what the heck it is, but the last couple episodes I've made for Farm Sim have been really short. You know, I was noticing there towards the end of the 2015 runs that it was starting to get to a point where I'd be like, oh no, another 50+ minute episode, and you know, all of these sort of things, and wow, now all of a sudden it seems I'm going, okay folks, well that's it for this episode, and then I go to render it and it's like, you know, 15.5 minutes long, or 16 minutes long, I think was today's, and I'm, what the heck, man? You know, I don't know what it is. Is it the whole, oh, I'm full. I guess I can quit driving around here circle, yeah. Alright. So, Let's have a... Man, that was a lot of noise. Let's have a look here. We want to go... Where do we want to go? Aminal Farm. Right here. This would do quite nice. Not the silage tank. There we go. We want the maize and chaff tank. Thank you. Alright. Let's all go and dump our trailer out. I prefer a more roady method just because there's a lot of nasty ditch stuff going on this map. Here, we'll follow right beside this field. Hopefully we'll be safe till we find a road. No, hello to cows. How y'all doing? Is this a road or is it like a drainage ditch? Oh god. I'm so scared. Alright. We're not that far away though, thankfully. So the horror will end soon. I don't know. There's still a lot of great stuff about this one, you know? There truly is. So I see that cattle and crops, although they came up about, what the heck was it? 20k or 30k shy of their third stretch goal, decided to throw it in anyway. Which is really neat because a lot of people, myself included, although I didn't comment or say anything about it, but a lot of the backers felt that they really didn't care a whole bunch about the second stretch goal, which was voice acting. I mean, it's a sim, you know? I mean, yeah, I don't really care if it's voice acted, and neither did really very many other people from the looks of it. Okay. Why do I feel like... Oh, I see. I just sort of... Okay, we're alright. We're in the right place. Whereas the third one was... had to do with moving crops and silage and stuff like that. Like real farmy sort of things, right? And, yeah. That was kind of everyone's preference. Now, is it this one? I really don't remember. I don't come out here and see you often enough, do I, ladies? No, it's not like the other farm. Oh, you see? She even shook her head no. She agreed with me. Yeah, it's not like the other farms where you're sort of right beside me. You are laying down, eh? You didn't, like, sink into the ground, you fat-looking thing? No? Okay. Alright, then. Now, one of these pits is not like the others. No, that's not how it goes. Maize chaff tank. Okay, why do they call it a maize chaff? Isn't there one called a green something? Manure tank. Okay. I thought there... Yeah. Okay, we got that one. That's the maize chaff, right? Yeah. Okay, is it this one then? Or do you look like the green stuff? Silage. Well, certainly not silage, so I'm gonna go with the chaff thing. It's all so confusing. Doesn't help that you know right from the get-go that there's some weird translations in this game. So yeah, you just don't know that maybe that's exactly what this is. Alright, now okay, I get a feeling they don't accept it here. Uh-oh. So grass. What can I do with grass? What to do? What to do? Yeah, it does say maize chaff, doesn't it? No, surely they do eat grass. I mean, this one says it's for silage, so... Well, there we go. It's automatically unloading. Boom. Look at that. Alright, I'm a happy camper. Nice. Well, that wasn't so bad. No, was not so bad at all. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the animals. Alright, there we are. Hay store. They seem to put everything under hay, huh? I mean, I drop off bales of straw. Hay. I drop off a great big trailer full of grass. Hay. That's all you get. It's hay. Okay. 1 year old or younger, so they're all still fine. Our chickens are still fine. Our goats are still fine. Everybody's got food. Happy, joy. Alright. Oh, while we're here, yeah, this is the one we want. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Let's get rid of all of that. Collect eggs and feathers. What? I don't have to do that, do I? It's like automatically done, isn't it? Collect eggs and feathers. What the heck am I doing with chicken feathers? Oof. That was good. Ay. Oh, here you collect eggs and feathers. Yeah, but no, you guys are like kidding me, right? Okay, I thought you were. That's cool. I don't really... Oh, here's some nice looking chickens. I'm not at all impressed with the cows, but the chickens are actually not bad. Although, kind of a lamed out on the animations. They just all do the same and bob your head or they do nothing. But that's alright. That's alright. Where are we here? Anyway, apparently I don't get to stuff my pockets full of feathers. I'm really disappointed. I'm also disappointed that you don't actually raise that piece. That's, I mean, just seems like it should be a thing, you know? But it's not. Look, see? Hitch, turn on. That's it. Beyond that, no, you have what you need. Alright, so... Rolling. You can head back over there and collect the rest of the grass. Rolla. Yeah. There's our farm. Doing bitty well, I think. What was the last thing we did? Harvesting? I probably want to get it replanted, don't I? I mean, when you get right down to it, you'd think I would. Tell you what, since we're sort of like inches away from being on the farm anyway. How does it count? Does it count from here? Do you? Yeah, apparently it does. Okay. So we might as well get this stuff done. Right? Thank you. At least this portion of it. Whoa, sown 100%. Okay. 0%. Why does this say sown 100%? Oh, that's our cornfield. Alright, so this guy. Yeah, this one can be done. Click. Alright. Improved ability manager. Oh. Hello? Oh, there you are. Yeah, you'd think the big bright yellow trailer would be noticeable. Yeah. I'm sure it is to everyone in the world but me. Alright, let's carry on. Oh, come on. Really? It's an empty trailer. Are you spinning your wheels? No, you just don't have the power to pull it up the hill. Really? That's a heck of a hill. What? Yeah. Oh, that's just crazy, man. Those parts are moving around with complete disregard for reality, physics, anything. That's just hilarious. There we are. We're finally picking up some speed. Man, that is just hilarious. Alrighty, let's get some of this picked up, shall we? Turn her on. There we go. Well, nice. So good that we can at least, you know, use the stuff we're leaving behind here, because I don't believe that in the last rendition of Farm Expert you actually could. I think the grass you cut in the orchards, at any rate. I don't remember if you could plant grass as a crop, more than likely. But the grass that you cut in the orchards was basically just, yeah, I guess in reality a time sink, because it gained you nothing other than not having grass in the orchard. And if you didn't do it, your harvest would suffer. So it's something you did have to do. But without the extra gratification of being able to shuffle it off to the cows. So that's why I was a little worried when we first did it here that it was going to be the same sort of thing. And, you know, next time I logged in, all of these clumps would be gone, because that's what used to happen. So, as I say, happy to say that no longer seems to be the reality of it. So it's a good thing. There's a little bit of grass left here. I don't know that I'm going to get another full trailer, but we're certainly going to get something of our troubles. Yes, indeed. And then we can go back, of course, and pick all the little clumpy dumpies up. Just to try and top it off. I think I prefer proper windrows. As opposed to these. Sometimes they're spread out where you don't get all of them, and sometimes they're not. Like I say, I am exceedingly happy the saplings don't interfere yet. Although it is very unrealistic, of course. Whoa. Come on, suck it up. I guess I've gotten through most of the actual full rows. Now it's just a matter of going and getting all the spares. Here a clump, there a clump, everywhere a clump of grass. Old MacDonald was a cheap bugger, picked up every blade. Yeah, look, I missed one. Yee! There we go. Oh, there's another one up there. Good news. How are we doing? Not exactly the clumpiest zone, but we'll go down, have a little cleanup, see how we do. Ooh. Oh, there's another. Please, sir. Oh, we got a whole bunch of them there. Look at that. But we are clearly getting down to slim pickings, as it were. Weird, eh? That was actually somebody's name, too. Oh, well. I guess when you're a country guitar plucker, it kind of makes sense. Slim describing your pay, and pickings describing what you do. Of course, he was actually an actor, but there you go. Now, this is becoming very, you know, well, I could get away with easy and say tedious, but somehow it's slightly more mind-numbing than tedious really covers. We and yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. Alrighty, let's okay, now I turn it off and it doesn't want to go. That was something else that was mentioned too, is there seems to be even more of this slowed down type of effect. I haven't seen that since AgSim 12, where every different textured surface would cause your tractor to do a different speed. So it was pretty wild, man. Pretty wild. Alright, and we are once again going to go right here to this chaff tank. Brilliant. Because if I hadn't slacked off and quit playing the game for a week there, I'd probably remember where all this stuff is. But unfortunately not. And of course, since farm sim videos aren't the only thing, it's a channel-wide deal, this 3 Dudes Gaming, I do want to mention that a big thanks to everyone that signed up on the forums for the first couple of days. It was, you know, we've only been open. It's a pretty darn smart turnout, let me tell you. More than I had hoped for, that's for sure, at least in that period of time. So, thanks very much to all of you. And, yeah, make sure you, you know, share your media, share your stuff. Let everybody see what you're about. Introduce yourself. Do all of those for-roomy things. And, enjoy your time there, above all. You know, as I mentioned in my other video, the forum and all that stuff isn't set up so that, you know, myself or Eustace or TBF can all of a sudden have, you know, Markiplier-sized channels. That's not what we're after. Not at all. You know, just somewhere decent to hang out, chat with some of the viewers, other than in the certainly more public format of like the YouTube comments and those sort of things. So, you know, just that kind of a deal. So it's as much about you guys throwing content up there that you want other people to see as it is for us. So, just so's you knows. But, alrighty. Okay, well, I think that's pretty much cleared it up for our graphs. At least for the moment. It's pretty bizarre scenery around here sometimes, you know. Huh. Wow. Hey, I think I actually upgraded the farm and put... where the heck am I going anyway? I think I actually upgraded the farm... Oh, way off in the wrong direction. I want to actually, of course, go here. And put the washing thing in. So, I'm thinking our poor old tractor could probably use a visit there. I need to turn around. Don't know where I thought I was going. Just out for a general drive so I could yaml on. But I think the grass disposal is a good Good focus for this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Again, remember, go over, check the forums. This is Friday, so my Farm Sim 17 video includes the magic formula for getting you on the server if you'd like to give it a shot. You know, get to come on and play with Eustace or TBF or myself or yourself and some other viewers you've commented with, and that sort of thing. But until then, this has been Species 7 for Farm Expert 2017. The new patches? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at that. There you go, folks. Take care of each other, and ciao for now.